Hello, and welcome back to Road TRIpVIA, the once-a-day road trip trivia quiz. Today's episode is number 763. The category today is Brainy Tuesday, number 39. You know how this game works. 21 questions. Brainy Tuesdays are random categories, but a little bit harder difficulty than what you're used to on like Pub Quiz or Jeopardy Day. So these questions are going to be tough. Good luck. Question number 1. St. Mungo founded it in the 6th century, and due to its position on the River Clyde and its proximity to the Lanarkshire coalfields, what Scottish city, the nation's most populous, became a major industrial center in the 19th century? The most populous city in Scotland is Glasgow. Question number 2. He was beaten out for a promotion by Michael Cassio and decided to seek revenge upon his employer by clouding his mind. Who is this Venetian who convinces Othello to murder Desdemona? The character we're looking for is Iago. Alright, you'll have to bear with me on some of these names. Built from 1891 to 1905 and spanning some 5,400 miles, what was the name of the railroad line that connected Europe at Omsk, Novosibirsk, Irkutsk, and Khabarovsk, making it the world's longest rail line? I know I did a terrible job of pronouncing those. The answer is the Trans-Siberian Railway. Question number 4. Created in 1954, it functioned as an espionage agency as well as a force against internal subversion and domestic dissidents. What is this political security force whose name comes from the Russian Committee for State Security? The organization is the KGB. Question number 5. Draining an area of more than 500,000 square miles, it originates in northwestern Zambia and flows south onto Victoria Falls. What south-central river in Africa then continues across western Mozambique on its way to the Indian Ocean? That river is the Zambezi River. Question 6. This term is defined as the means of accomplishing an act, especially the characteristic method employed by a defendant in a repeated criminal act. What is this Latin term, the English transition of which is the manner of operation? The Latin phrase is modus operandi. Question number 7. Discovered in 1939 in Suffolk, it's thought to be the grave of Redwald, a 6th century East Anglian king. What is the English archaeological site famous for its numerous gold artifacts from places as scattered as Egypt and Scandinavia, and for its 80-foot-long burial ship? The name of that site is Sutton Hoo. Question number 8. The town was rebuilt in 1946, 9 years after it was almost completely destroyed by German bombers. What is this Spanish Basque town whose bombing was also the subject of a famous painting by Pablo Picasso? The answer is Guernica. Question number 9. It's located west of the Hudson River and the area is drained by the Delaware River, and its tallest point is Slide Mountain, a popular vacation area. What is this mountainous area, the home of painter Thomas Cole and the Rip Van Winkle legend? The answer is the Catskill Mountains, or just the Catskills. Question number 10. It was a forerunner of the Chautauqua movement and other adult education programs. Founded in Millbury, Massachusetts in 1826, what is this movement that is named for the Athenian gymnasium where Aristotle taught? The answer is Lyceum. Question number 11. Similar to the character he's famous for creating, such as collecting classic cars and searching for sunken ships, who is the best-selling author whose tough guy character Dirk Pitt appears in novels such as Shockwave, Inca Gold, and Raise the Titanic? That author is Clive Cussler. Question 12. Although they were founded in Akron, Ohio, it was not until the 1980 release of the album Freedom of Choice that what techno-punk band, a success in Europe, finally hit it big in America, especially with the quirky, ever-popular hit song Whip It. The song Whip It was by Devo. Question 13. Literally meaning big eater, it is a large scavenging cell that attacks and ingests germs. What is this cell found wandering in the blood in areas where there is great activity against germ invasion? This type of cell is called a macrophage. Question 14. Because it has the highest melting point of all the elements, its uses in incandescent lamp filaments and high-speed dental drills are ideal. What element is atomic number 74 and symbol W based on its previous name, wolframite? Wolframite is now known as tungsten. Question 15. He was accused of using a mold in his sculpture, The Age of Bronze, since it was so lifelike. He had his own pavilion at the 1900 Universal Exhibition in Paris, with his sculpture Balzac as the premier exhibit. Who was this French sculptor of The Thinker and The Kiss? The answer is Auguste Rodin. Question 16. This Puccini opera set in the Latin Quarter of Paris has been described simply as boy meets girl, boy loses girl, boy and girl are reunited as girl dies of consumption in boy's arms as the curtains fall. That is the simple summary of La Boheme. Question 17. Mentioned in Homer's Odyssey, they are the legendary inhabitants of the north coast of Africa that lived on the fruit of a certain flower which drugged them into happy forgetfulness. Who are these people about whom Alfred Lord Tennyson wrote a poem? The answer is the Lotus Eaters. Question 18. The name of a 1971 song and album by Jethro Tull. It was developed in the early 1940s by Jacques Cousteau. What is this device that allows people to breathe under the water, also known as scuba? The name of the album was Aqualung. Question 19. This term describes the motion of earthworms and other invertebrates, in which part of the body contracts as another part elongates. What are these wave-like contractions that also occur in the intestines which aid in digestion? It's known as peristalsis. Question 20. Large quantities exist in yogurt, wine, sour cream, and certain plant extracts. It is present in muscles after strenuous exercise and also in the stomach. What is this substance produced by certain bacteria during fermentation? The substance we're looking for is lactic acid. Alright, that is it for today. Thank you guys for watching today's episode of Road TRIpVIA. Subscribe to this channel if you'd like to be reminded of when the new daily quizzes pop up. This is episode 763 out of at least 1001. We're doing one a day, every day, for over 1,000 days. If you're just now finding this channel, which we've got a ton of new subscribers in the last 2 weeks, so if you're just now finding this channel, we have 762 previous quizzes that you can go back and play. Click on the YouTube channel page for Road TRIpVIA. We've got a ton of playlists. We've got a whole bunch of stuff you can go back and play as we march along to episode 1001. I think that's it, so we'll just go straight to question 21, the tiebreaker for today. It was supposedly written to cheer up John Lennon's son, Julian, because Lennon was divorcing his wife, Cynthia. What is this 1968 #1 Beatles song that takes a sad song and makes it better? The answer is Hey Jude. Thank you for watching. Check back tomorrow for another new trivia quiz. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and I think that's it. See you then.